Well, we're moving out of this side of the house, and our neighbor is moving in because he's putting his house on the market for sale, and he will become our renter, and that's pretty awesome. We know we'll have a good renter here. But not trying to show his private business. You can't see nothing on the boxes anyway, but just showing the fact that he is bringing boxes in, and he's got his big TV here and all. Been stacking stuff in that walk-in closet in there. And I think it's pretty cool. We're steadily working our way out of the house at the same time. And just going to be a smooth transition coming across. It's going to be days more only that you're going to see us on this side of the house and in this kitchen and all here anymore. Just days away. And then it's going to be Mike's kitchen and Mike's side of the house. And we're going to be over there. We'll still have to work on it when we're over there, but we're going to have the most part of it done. And our bedroom we built above, it's all done too. It's a beautiful room. We've got another bedroom up there. It's a small bedroom. It's a really pretty room. And it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be a nice setup. Time's just clicking away before we return back to the Philippines. This has been a mission, to get our lives in more order. Keep condensing, get more free. And I tell you what, it's a lot of work to get rid of stuff. Now I get the regular water in there. I don't know, maybe next couple of days I'll get it in there. It's working fine. The main thing is they can't get in there and drown. And that stone keeps them from standing in the water. I've done this for years. You don't always have to go buy expensive gadgets. I put big stones in a pan of water for years. It gives them something to stand on if they get in the water. They really can't get in there and stand then. They can't get in there and drown. I'll go ahead and add a little bit more chick starter in there on that. Make sure it's full for the night. I'm telling y'all, don't copy this as a design. It was just something I threw together one time. This chick starter don't go down in there real good. I mean, it works, but it's not the best design. Definitely not the best design. Never leave nothing open though. A chick will get down in there and will suffocate. And I like to add a few little natural elements in. I like using stones. I've done it for a long time. They can pick that feed out between those stones. Here in this little lid, it's just a little coffee can lid. These chicks. And what that does then is they can't get in there and just scratch all the feed out. They have to pick it out between those stones. Well, we're gonna have a little bit cooler night tonight. So I will come back out and monitor this later. Now remember, I drilled holes in the sides, see, in this old Coleman ice chest cooler, and I notched it here where it can't seal tight. Even if I put this all the way on, it still has a gap. It's very important. Light bulb makes them plenty warm, but you see, it's got a gap. Yeah, they've got to be able to get air, and you don't want them to get too hot in there. I've used this for several years now. We made this and we have ran many a group of chicks through it already. It's worked out really well. It was an old cooler. The hinges were bad. The side was splitting on it. But I repurposed it and it's absolutely great. Bought syrup tubs. These are 250-pound tubs. Licks for the cows. They'll lick on that. It's mostly molasses. It's got urea in it. And watching, make sure cows don't run out on Melinda. She's holding the gate for me across the street. It's got urea in it, and you can Google up about urea. But that urea, it'll put a little hunger in them too, to where they'll suck up some of that dead grass and other things they normally bypass. And It's got trace minerals in it. 28% protein on this tub. It's pretty high. I got a bunch of cows about to calve. I want to get all the protein they can get. They didn't have the actual brand that I wanted in stock, but this one here will be okay. And it does have the urea in it right there. Yep, 28% crude protein, and crude protein equivalent no more than 7%. You can go down to there and see what all it has. Stop screen, read it there if you want to. We'll adopt these around here, and I got a bunch of cows here I want to keep happy right now. I want to push a little longer into the year before I have to start putting out round bales of hay. Woo! Come on, girls. Woo! Woo! Those are coming on over there now. Let's put another one out right here. We'll just roll it over here some. Roll it my way. There you go. That'd be it. When I back up, it'll come out from it. Melinda, you ain't gonna be licking it, are you? Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one here on the crate. There we go. She's taking caution, isn't she? Gonna lick that spill part.
Yeah, the spill.
It's alright, clean it all up. That one there, the lid it came part of the way off of it over at the feed company. It got a little rain on top of it and made the top of that syrup about 1 inch there, a little wet and sloppy. So some of it spilled. It's really a thick consistency that, you know, you can turn it on its side and it won't even pour out, but that's a little wet, and I knew they go licking like crazy on that wet spot. I can see it now.
Yep.
So they're at all 4 of them, I'm licking them.
Just one by one. It's my turn.
This will help them out a lot. Look, she's trying to keep those away, huh?
Yeah. This is why it's away.
The fall grasses are delayed coming out. They're just now starting to sprout. And so I got a little lull of pasture grass right now. We had that no rain for the month of September, about half of August, and then going on over into beginning of October. And even then it wasn't no big torrential rains. But it does have the grass starting to sprout out now with this cool air and the moisture that it did get. And I see that the Bermuda grass is trying to recover a little bit, but you know, first frost comes along, it's over with. So at least this will strengthen the roots on the Bermuda grass. They don't go into a freeze while they were in a drought-like state. So it will give them a little bit of time to recover and be strong for next spring. They know this tractor delivers them some goodness every time. Well, a whole bunch of the herd is still over on the other side. They'll find it. They'll find it over the next day or so. They'll all come around and have their turns at it.
Even the night they can come looking around.
Yeah. Boy, that cow back over there, she got some serious tongue.
Yeah.
A guy that was loading these over at the feed place, that one there with all that liquid on top, it spilled all on his leg and on the front of his shorts over there. He made a mess on himself. I told him if he felt like riding over here to the farm with us, the cows would be happy to lick it off of him. I said, shoot, he might even fall in love. He kind of turned red, shaking his head walking around.